Happy Friday! It's Kate. It's been a stressful week. I'm really happy that I have a coach though. Today, I talked to my coach, Tina Joy Cochran, about all the things that have been going on and what's been stressing me out. She read it back to me. It was obvious why I was struggling. Oh, well, no wonder. And I love the way she put it. She said, "You're in a really bad storm right now. You're in a tornado and you're dodging cows." Which gave me a laugh and made me feel better. Sometimes we just need somebody to tell us that what we're feeling isn't crazy or unreasonable. I finished a logo this week. I'm gonna getting ready to start the animated version. I can't wait to see the grass wiggle. It's gonna be so good. This week's playlist, I'm a member of Creative Mornings. It's an online community, but also they do in-person things all over the world. It's free. They have classes, they call them field trips. All kinds of super talented people put together classes. That was where I discovered Ray Serafina Baker, who is a grief coach. She's amazing. Her emails are spectacular. They really help me a lot. So every month they have a theme, and the theme for June is wilderness. So this week, my Spotify playlist is the Creative Mornings playlist, Wilderness. I'm taking advantage of my resources. Decompression is this week's in the studio. So decompression is how you feel after a burn, and it doesn't have to be the big burn in Nevada. It can be small regional burns like Interfuse, the one that I was at a couple weeks ago. Decompression is where you go from spending your time totally immersed in this magical place where everybody's excited and there's art everywhere and super creative people and gifts, and you don't have to worry about anything usually. I mean, things happen, and it's like Shangri-La. But then you come back to the default world and have to pay bills and go to work and deal with gripey people and traffic and life. Some of what I was dealing with this past week was decompression still, which is crazy because usually it only takes me a few days to get assimilated back. But it's been so long since I burned that it seemed insurmountable. I've got a quote from burningman.org. "Do not quit your job. Do not divorce your wife, husband, sister, dog, parakeet. Do not sell all your possessions and move to Tibet to be a monk. Do not ditch your car and travel the world." This is all really good advice. And part of decompression for me is I have these ideas like, all these awesome art ideas, and we're gonna do this with the camp next year. And then I get home and I'm not with my tribe anymore, and it's like, this isn't fun, and how am I going to do all this stuff, and all these changes I want to make, they're hard. And so speaking of Burning Man, the Burning Man principle of the week that I want to talk about is gifting. Burning Man is devoted to acts of gift giving. The value of a gift is unconditional. Gifting does not contemplate a return or an exchange of something for equal value. The principle of gifting, I really love it. I love giving gifts. And often it's so hard being a working artist to buy gifts for people. I'm really bad about remembering enough ahead of time to make gifts, ND stuff. What I was meant to gift at Interfuse this year, but couldn't because of the storms and I wasn't taking my sketchbook out in the rain, created a gift called Stump the Octopus. You give me two things, try to stump me. I have such a visual mind. When you say something to me, I see it in my head, which actually made getting ideas for art and getting ideas for logos a little easier. Pretty fun talent. I used to take my sketchbook to the bar sometimes, and I would draw people pictures for beers. It's a fun party trick. Last week we had our burners and burner adjacent club night called Combustion, and it was so much fun. Everyone had a blast. It was sounds like there's a plane crashing behind me. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's crazy. So It was our first time, and it's going to be a monthly deal. So it was so much fun. So I basically drew pictures all night. Things like a pineapple princess, a flying pig with dragon wings standing on top of a mushroom. Oh, a caterpillar and a banana. That went really well, and I really love doing it. I love doing these fast drawings. They're so much fun. So what's coming up? Saturday, June 11th at 3 o'clock is the TEIC Kickoff Cookout Potluck at Echo Cliff Park, close to Topeka, Kansas. TEIC stands for This Event is Canceled. It's a small, intimate burn. We only sell 100 tickets to that one. And this year I have volunteered as an EC or event coordinator for that. So we like to have events, us burners. This weekend, Saturday night, is Dark Side at Club Sparks, and Replicant, my husband, is DJing, and he might have videoed. He is not doing any more burns this year. There's no more camping out this year, which I totally get. He was in a lot of pain. He had surgery not that long ago and is still recovering. So it's been rough, and Interfuse was rough for him. He was in pain the whole time and wanted to go home, which has never happened. I don't blame him at all, but losing my very best friend as a camping partner, I'm a little freaked out about it. I got to admit, when you have a spouse that has a brain injury or any disability, mourn when they get the disability, because everything changes, and they totally change. Things like this happening, like him deciding that it's too hard physically for him to camp, and now I get to mourn all over again. Hopefully we can do some accommodations for his disabilities and get him back out camping. It won't be this year. And that makes me really sad. But Saturday night, Dark Side at Club Sparks, we will be there, and he will be DJing. Maybe he'll have videos too. He's an awesome VJ. And then Sunday, I will be hosting, like I do every Sunday, the worship watch party on Zoom for my Raytown Christian Church. And you are welcome to come too. I will put the link up right there. It's welcome to everyone. I will talk to you again next week. This week, I really hope that you have opportunities to get outside when it's nice and do a little connecting with some trees. It can't hurt. Happy Friday. Bye.